alert! Cue the chaos! Theorycraft Online shields up, snacks ready. Welcome aboard the Cottontail 86 stream, live on Twitch. Simulcasting to Kick and YouTube. Catch the VODs later, but for now, stay for the ride. War trails burning through the midnight blue. Fleet alarm screaming while the chat cuts through. One eye on the refinery, one eye on the raid. Laughing.
Who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
Wait a minute,
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
The bridge and we're climbing higher. Loop drops glittering in the neon haze. Every new surprise just lights up the page. Twitch in the front row, kicking the mix. YouTube holding the replay for the later fix. Whatever the game, we're ready to explore. From Starfield skies to the channel Discord. Roar, the cookies growing every night we collide. Cottontail 86 with the hyperspace ride. Countdown running, engines hum. Everybody in the chat says, here we come. Mic check, lights up, let the music roll. One more step and we launch full throttle. To boldly claw where the grinders won't go. Dark blue lights and the neon glow. Theorycraft loud while the warp core spin. Raise those shields. Let the chaos begin. Cottontail 86 taking over the night. Purple in the stars and the Zion lights. Laugh, rage, wheel spins. Community strong. Bridge crew ready. Now crank this song. Hey, spin that wheel. Hey, make that deal. Hey, fleet up, punch in. Let's ride. Warp speed, no brakes. Brick plate, high stakes. Bridge crew standing side by side. Hey, clip that win. Hey, let the show begin. Hey, bring the hype from wall to wall. Twitch on live, kick on deck. YouTube's waiting for the call. Bundles to claim and a dozen tabs deep. Chat moving faster than a furry you can cheat. Perfect strategy. Tangy is screaming, alerts collide. Stream a bot barely keeping the systems alive. But somehow the chaos turns perfectly clean, like a starship dancing through a battle scene. Buttons get mashed and the scoreboard shakes. Every little moment turning into break. Community rolling with the jokes and the lore. New faces welcome through the hangar door. The lag gets heavy, we keep moving on. If the match runs long, then the anthem stays strong. No matter the mission, no matter the star. Cottontail 86 takes it just a little farther. So if you're arriving from the raid tonight or finding the stream in the search bar light, Twitch for the live, Kick for the thrill, YouTube for the voice. When the night grows still, keep your seatbelt tight and your volume high. We're flying through the static, through the pixel sky. One chip, one chat, one electric spark, lighting up the void from the intro mark. Deep breath in. Hold that flame. Hey. Chat tight fast. Say the name. Cottontail 86 front and center. Press start now. Welcome to the adventure. To boldly claw where the grinders won't go. Grab it on the captain's care. Running the show. Community strong and the energy bright. Cottontail 86 going live tonight. Dark blue thunder and the purple skies. Science box reflected in everybody's eyes. From fleet command to marbles rolling along. Bridge crew ready. Now sing this song. Stay tuned for the chaos. Stay tuned for the lore. One more lap around the station before we explore. If you missed the beginning, don't worry, you'll see. The replay lives on YouTube and the lives on Twitch. And kick with me. Stream is live. Engage. Welcome to Hyperspace Arcade.
Good evening. Good evening. Forgot to start up microscape again.
Thank you for the stream stream. I just wanna thank you for the stream stream.
Welcome in. Thank you for the lurks 50 and C engineering.
Thank you for the stream stream. I just wanna thank you for
And Allie.
Thank you for the stream stream. I just wanna thank you for the stream stream.
And welcome in Dragon, Ghost Rider, and Broken Wolf. How y'all doing tonight? I like that just perfectly waiting. I don't blame you. That's exactly what it's there for. Oh, we ended up with an interesting day today. You know, yesterday we get announced the new ship, and now they decide to delay it, which is a good sign. That means that they're paying attention to community feedback, and they're intending to launch something satisfactory. Satisfaction. Something that is satisfactory. No peacock, no incursions. Peacock, a turkey, a damselfly, a dragonfly. There's a lot of descriptions for this thing. Folks were gonna buy the ship, but everyone was saying to not upgrade it as it was shit. We haven't seen what the actual refinery is gonna have. I don't know that we kind of did know. Yeah, we did know what the results were gonna be for the bonus loot. We don't know if there was gonna be any bonuses like officers or research that was gonna boost anything for sure. Like, we had hints from content creators that there wasn't anything planned. But nothing official. As far as we saw it official, we knew what the loot numbers were going to be. But I don't think it's too bad that they're going to make adjustments and then release it. It makes me a little nervous. I was actually not completely dissatisfied. I was not completely dissatisfied with the numbers that they had presented to us, because I have a very large concern about the numbers being too high. 51k rare ore from 70. Wow, that's close. Now new ship release, get more time to decide on it. That's very true. And I didn't see myself getting the ship the way that it was presented to us so far. I think some adjustments could change that. The refinery, they put a little bit extra into the refinery. There's extra value in it. if they put extra ability to it, there's also some extra value to it. 50's looking forward to the ship. I mean, realistically, like, there's no negative thing to it. People are gonna complain about it, but I mean, there's nothing negative about it. Like, you either use it or you shield, and the shield is 100% stopping anything that the ship can do in a negative sense to yourself. So, I mean, it's completely defensible against it. So, like, any argument that it is going to affect somebody's account in a negative way is just absolutely false. It's pure benefit, and whether that benefit is good or needs some padding, that's where the debate is. And they found enough people wanted the little bit of extra padding to it, so they are holding it back. Hey, Darktree. Or out of ore. I think that's the first clip I've seen where you were using, like, more traditional material handling stuff, but not like the big shovels.
Hold on a second.
That's off to the other one.
Is that?
Thank you for the raw 50. Never pay for a ship for rating. I'm not sure how many people would, but it's a cool ship. There's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna pay for that ship. A lot of people are gonna pay for that ship. That's gonna be the best selling ship that they've had in a while. I can tell you that much right now. The Sigma is still hard to get. I'm worried that getting rated could wipe me out. Really depressed me into quitting the game. I don't think that it's a I don't really think it's a big deal because I spend myself down to 0 pretty regularly. I didn't know rating was the thing. Maybe Sigma. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, when you go through, like, all your regular stuff, like, it has so much, so much in the economy. Like, your regular par steel, titanium, dilithium, like, there's no real reason to rate it unless you're making a super huge push. When not using the bagger, you like to use the wheel loader? I don't think I've ever seen you use the wheel loader. I must not just be there at the right time. I pop around in so many streams, though. I seriously almost always shield when my server has a lot of PvP lovers. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Like, our server's kind of the same way. Like, we have people that raid heavily. Like, even people in G7 are still raiding because you still have the conversion that you can do right now for par steel and titanium. Let's log in and get some, I was gonna say badges. Log in and get some mission keys. I've got the like the weekly claim one available, and it feels like the timing on that is off. Where are you? Oh, that's not it. Every once in a while, I click on Discord thinking that it's the email application.
Hello there.
Hello there. Thank you for the follow, Escaze. How are you doing tonight? Literally no PvP for 7 years plus. Rated before, but never been a mainstay of my gameplay. The ship is mostly relevant to me. Wait it out and take what the refinery has to offer when it comes. God bless. I think that's kind of the way that I'm looking at it. Like, I was very heavily into rating G2, G3, G4. It slowed down for me a lot in G5. And some of that I think has to do with the economy just making the changes. Once I get the Mountain done, you'll be using it a lot in the next pad. I'm looking forward to seeing you starting the next one. Good about using 24-hour shields for over a year now. I've slipped a couple of times, but I mean, I haven't had anybody try to raid me. Never been hit aside from during incursions, but they just get one hit. Never been scooped. I've been scooped. There's been times where there's been enough, enough lag that happens during the game, during incursions. Like, there's some often times where there's lagging that's really causing problems with setting the shield. And I've definitely been scooped during those times. I mean, there's been bugs where if somebody hits your base, it would boot you out of the game. You know, like that stuff, you don't have any control over it. Like, if you're in the middle of a raid and you get cracked by somebody that has a bigger ship and it ends up knocking you out of the game, like, there's nothing you can do about that except try to get back in and try to shield. I think that was before Amalgam was a real thing, so it wasn't like a super impactful event, but it's still something that hangs in the back of my head whenever we get into these raiding type of situations.
I'll say it again if you want to get ready to clip
Hey,
this.
MJ.
If I was to win 131 million pounds on the Euro Millions, I will jump onto MJ's stream, and for 20 minutes, I will literally buy anybody whatever shit they want, whatever passes. I'll buy everybody for that 20 minutes. I'll buy them every pass known to man.
So you're going to become Oprah for STFC.
Yeah, you get a pass.
Dude, I would totally do that too. I would have to get with my favorite ND8 content creators and make an arrangement through them for Scopely to get myself some kind of a charge account and pass out packs to anybody that does something like that. Where's RSDJ been? He's been around. I've seen him in streams. It's been a few days. Haven't seen him today. Yeah. I mean, I would go like every content creator channel. I'd be like, here, let's pass up five today. Let's pass up 5 today. What's the vibe today? The vibe's good. I'm excited. I see holding this ship back as a very good sign, because that means that they're looking to deliver a quality product. That's a great sign to me. You know, just like the holding the battle pass back from the Tuesday launch 2 arcs ago to Thursday, it was done with intent of delivering a good product. I don't think there's any reason that anybody should really argue about that. Is it disappointing? A little bit, but you know, like it's a sign. That's a sign of intent and purpose and change. I'm a little disappointed because I really look forward to seeing the numbers, seeing the stuff. Choice tokens are a plus. I still have to see how they look. Like, there's so many details that are missing from that yet. But again, it's not negative. It's just a matter of how positive. You know, it's either going to be, no matter what, in, we'll say 8 hours. In 8 hours, the game's going to be in a better spot than it is right now, this minute, this second. You know? Because as we move from M92 to M93, M93 is bringing some improvements. Now, I'm personally not excited about Sigma rating. I'm not a raider anymore. I don't think that's going to move me towards it. But I will possibly jump in and take a couple of scoops if somebody has me crack a station for them. You know, like, I don't think that that's anything to say. I don't know if you ever heard my Hat Boy song before. As long as you're here, I might as well play it. It's gonna make GC go crazy. Heck yeah. Chip looks interesting, but the numbers need work. Good that they're holding back. Good move for a change, but shows how disconnected they have been. Anyways, credit for them for trying to change their ways. I mean, it's another thing. It's like, how do we get this close to deployment? Well, I mean, they probably did check the numbers and they felt the math looked good. Like, they probably thought that they had a product that was ready to be delivered. And then again, like I said, I'm not dissatisfied with the numbers that they were presenting. It was just a low impact on what you would get out of a station. Like, in a scoop, you know, from what your average G6 base was looking like you're pulling 5,000-6,000 Sigma out of it on a scoop. Like, it's not gonna be something that's impactful in 20 minutes of rating, which is what I think it needs to be. It needs to be something that requires a lot of effort to get a lot of payout out of it. So this rating is going to be like what rating was in 2019, 2020. Oh, it absolutely is better. I still kind of think the economy isn't ready for Sigma rating myself. I kind of feel like it might be a little premature. I'm a little nervous with what kind of adjustments they're gonna make, because it's something that they could really disrupt the economy with in a bad way.
Chef, you walking kind.
because it's there's a benefit to making the economy tough as the efficiencies don't exist yet, and I feel like there's a lot to come yet for the efficiencies, and I think that it's a longer term value to players to not, I don't want to say not have the ability, but at least not have the incentive to push up in levels too fast. I think that's the biggest thing. Red Online patch 93 is going to be this ship, and patch 94 is going to be more for improvements to the game quality of life. Yes, 93. There's going to be a little bit of quality coming into 93. I don't remember exactly what the details were. 94 was definitely going to be bigger improvements. I think like 93, I feel like we were getting a little bit of the lag fix in the chest redemptions. I think this was part of 93. I don't think it was 93.0, but I think like 93.1 or 2, we're gonna get that patch fixing for improving the bundle claims. And then 94, we're supposed to get the big grand claim all button. Hey Dustin, you like the IKS Dragonfly rating ship? The one that's not going to be here yet? And I'm going to say, I'm trying to call it the IKS Damselfly. Tried to call it the IKS Damselfly. I'm trying to get that name this thick.
Yeah, you heard it here. Chet said, I hate Warzone.
It says something about galactic anomalies. I don't know what it is. So they're going to be testing galactic anomalies in a 61 system. An FKR system. How's it going, Chad? How you doing tonight? It's a very interesting design that they settled on for the ship. Very interesting design. I don't know if it has any canonical references, like if it's similar to anything at all that they've had anywhere, or if this is going to be something that is in SNW. I don't know. I did a little search and I had seen that the faction that they were talking about was included in SNW. So I don't know what season or anything like that, but it's something that exists. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for the new ship, 1 being the Lotus? So, let me pinpoint your question a little bit. As far as your question, are you asking for me as somebody going out and doing raiding? Or just to have it in my shipyard and be able to have the refinery options and stuff off of it? Because I feel like that's 2 different takes and 2 different ratings. I think as a rating ship right now, with the numbers that were given to us that we've seen so far, it's a 2 level of excitement. As far as what kind of changes it brings to the refinery, I think that's a 10.
So if you haven't pulled your thing, you better do it now. You better pull this. Don't be an MJ hat. Pull this.
Rating in a shipyard in lore. I'm not familiar with the Lex universe. He's got home as 40 Celsius and we dislike it. Dude, that's getting warm enough that I don't have a scale of reference for what 40 Celsius is in my head. Is that's gotta be in the triple digits. Hey Warzone, how you doing tonight? 104, jeez. That's a different level of discomfort there for sure. Like, yuck. That's a go sit in the bathtub with ice cubes kind of weather. But I mean, I think if I was somebody that was a raider already today, I would be really excited for the ship. I'm just not a raider type of person right now. I've grown out of the habit over the last 3 or 4 years. Even when it comes to incursions, like I can't be bothered to raid for more than 5 minutes. Finally maxed out Anorex. I mean, that's a good thing. I have one of those portable ACs that only cools one room, so we're hiding in the office. That is not bad. That is not that bad. I mean, you got a computer in there. I'm guessing you probably have a couple of monitors, you know, so you have some room to kind of get spread out and make a cinematic scene. Throw a couple of STFC streams up and possibly throw a game on. Or unless you have the computer off, just keep the heat down. That's a possibility too, I didn't consider. I forget that these only need to have 5. I need to double check about having text on the Excelsior. You can only run 2 monitors and no lights or the breaker will blow. Oh my. 50 not a raider, but excited. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it kind of has something for everybody. Because if you're a raider, then you have the ship. If you're not a raider, then you have the refinery. And the refinery doesn't require extra Sigma resources. Like, leveling the ship takes traditional resources. And as you move into Sigma territory, like, the amount of the regular resources that you're getting are pretty good. As soon as I turned my stream on in Discord and my GPU took that extra 400 watts, it popped. That's crazy. Like, when I upgraded my computer and I threw my 5080 in, I didn't assess the extra wattage that it was gonna draw, and my my UPS started screaming like the second that I turned it on, and I was like, oh, you know, like it's I want to say it was like a 600 watt UPS, maybe it was a 450, and it, you know, like it was a really good rating for the computer that it had, because before, you know, like it would run that computer for an hour and a half before, because it had like a really strong battery behind it. But yeah, now it's like I think I got a 1000 or 1200 watt or 1200 volt one, no, 1200 watt one now. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna add it, I'm gonna make sure that I've got some wiggle room. But I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, now this thing has like 3 hours of battery backup behind it, because it's almost the freaking server level one. But I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, it wasn't that expensive either. I want to say it was like 140 US. I mean, that was before the AI boom, so I don't know if that really changed anything, because that was 10 months ago. You never know. You never know what kind of stuff is getting affected by that. It should be dissimilar enough technology that it shouldn't have an impact, but yeah. That's a heavy SOB too. Like, I bet it weighs like... It's got to be over 40 pounds. It's got to be over 40 pounds. I'm getting frustrated with some of these claims because random things quit claiming. And I don't know if it's just because it's a matter of like these ship abilities that I'm using that I don't normally use. And like I have it highlighted for like the overflow version of it. And then when I actually use the ship and it falls underneath that level, it makes it like so you have to go back and redo it. It gets tough to find out. I'm kind of hoping that that functionality improves a little bit before we get the update for the button. Because it's kind of nice right now having to go through each section one by one, because you kind of get an opportunity to double check things as you go. And in most areas, it's easy to see if something's being missed. Well, that was a mistake. I threw Seska on my on my Excelsior below deck. I had so many things. Oh geez, this is gonna recall the dang ship. Did it work? Did it stay? Did it stop? Is it here? No, it's not here. This ship, where is the ship? Just let me know where the ship is. Okay, stop. I hate that. I haven't had that happen in so long. Where when you hit stop on a recall, it gives you the ship not located button or warning. Exclamation point join to get on the dungeon. Hey Asian boy, how you doing tonight? I need to join Faction Hunt. I forgot to do that last night. This is the first time I've looked at the events tab, and it feels so weird to not have anything hardly here at all. Like, this is finally making it sink in that it's actually Arcfall. Because it doesn't feel like Arcfall. I'm getting overwhelmed with the lack of downtime between the arcs. Like, having that week, or, you know, like, even, like, 4 or 5 days, like, that was good time to kind of, like, build up some anticipation, get some leaks from some of the other content creators, you know, start coming up with some theories and stuff like that. You know, with the way that things are now, like, you almost have to start in the middle of the arc. And I don't know, I'm not ready to start thinking about things to come when I'm barely understanding the things that are here. See, engineering got a troll voucher, yay. I don't remember. I didn't turn on all of the voucher types. There was a couple of them that I was like, I don't know if I want people having those ones. I don't remember exactly what they were. Oh, it was just a couple of random things. I think the only thing that's really missing in here is the is that the full screen stuff? I don't know. Gotta teach Iron Fister how to do vouchers. You have 10 that you can't use? Like, there's just nothing in that. There's probably nothing in the category. Like, you might not have added interactions in that category. You'll have to let me know. Exclamation point joining into the next dungeon. You have to let me know the next time that he's streaming and I'm in chat. I have some access to be able to turn some things on. Might be able to adjust some pricing too. I can't add things. I can only turn things on that are off. So if he's disabled stuff, like if he has crabs and he's only disabled it, we can enable it back. And we can set the bits down to really, really small. Which I need to be careful with because my mods can do that too here. The channel point stuff can't be touched. At least by any of my moderators. Broken Wolf. Oh, this is a fact I probably shouldn't have shared. I still have control over timings and stuff like this. But mods can technically do a discount sale on things. OMG, this is crazy. We have you on Titas. Titas. It's not a very inaccurate representation either. I think there's, I don't know if there was an Ask one too, but there's, yeah, the TTS stuff. But yeah, I mean, moderators, if you get sick of hearing something, or like if somebody's spamming a Tangia alert and you get sick of it, you could technically just turn it off. It is off, but not bad. I don't know if there's like additional training that can be done. You know, like if I did one pass and I can do like a couple more passes to train it a little bit more. Like there's other adjustments that can be done because I think the biggest thing is it probably speaks a little fast. Doesn't have the emotion either. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. And I want to say that there was a way to be able to do other custom voices too. Like I feel like you get like 3 slots. I don't remember. You might have to be in the Tangia Plus to be able to get that. My haste accidentally scrapped your gloves. Gotta get new ones. Well, I mean, if you got like a shit ton of XP for it, you know, it may be worth it in the long run. I still need to go through mine. because I think did I ever go through that and empty everything out? Oh, I still got so many things. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many pieces of equipment that I have right now, but it's got to be over 100 that I have in my inventory. I have to have over 100 pieces of equipment in my inventory right now. When I start doing marbles, maybe that'll be a good time to do it, because I could play with that on the second monitor. Because we'll probably end up in marbles in about a half hour. Good evening, Cruzito. How are you doing? I giggle every time I see that dungeon. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. Glad it got pushed. Busy on Saturday. I already forgot that incursions got pushed away from Saturday too. I already forgot about that. And not only did the ship get pushed back, but incursions got pushed back a week. And I find that kind of funny because, like, in their post, they're like, yeah, we'll let you know when it's going to be available. But then they immediately say that incursions is going to be next Saturday. It's like, okay, why didn't you just say that it's going to be available next week? You know? Warzone, you didn't see that already? Yeah, they put that in, I don't know if it was an in-game news, but it was definitely a Discord post. Because they're pushing back the ship, they're going to push back incursions to next Saturday. Lay off the weed. Not canceled, at least. But I mean, it would do a little bit of injustice. You want the loot exo? Well, we also didn't get the incursions prep. Why are they pushing the ship back? Are they going to make it better? Yes? Question mark? They're going to make something better. I don't know what it's going to be specifically. I don't know if it's going to be the loot table is going to be increased a little bit, or if the refinery is going to be augmented. They definitely caught sense that it was not meeting player expectations, and they're going to try to get that rectified. Push this shit back. I was going to get it tomorrow. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, the pay week is next week for me. So they're going to definitely feel a little better opportunity for me. I don't think the Sigma Steel percentage needs to be adjusted by a lot, but it definitely needs to be better in the lower half of the ship's life. Some of it depends a little bit on I didn't play with the percentages calculator that much. And I'd say, like, just looking around my galaxy a little bit, I've got a fairly average amount of resources showing. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. I think they'll sell more ship parts packs if everyone trying to rush it on Saturday. Well, I mean, having incursions following it is going to do that for sure. Will said they did not get enough value out of the base rating of Sigma. Well, there's not going to be any value in the base value, though. That's why I was saying, like, the economy is not really ready for Sigma rating yet. Like, the resources are such a hot commodity. Like, there's no such thing as a par steal wall. Like, there's no actual... The resources don't stick around for most of us. Like, the only thing that's gonna really exchange hands a lot is dilithium. You know? Dilithium's gonna be rated and gone back and forth a lot. I have to have a lot of Sigma for me to give any amount of fucks on a level 1 of that ship. Well, I mean, it depends on your level too, because if you're at level 61, that's gonna make an impact. That's gonna make a noticeable impact. If you're rating 600, 700, 1,000 at a time, you know, like you getting 50,000 Sigma par steal in 20 minutes as a level 61, that is impactful. Me doing that as a 71, 72, 73 makes zero impact. But I'm also not part of that target audience. Every specialty ship that we get that is not tied to the loop by the tier of the ship, where it's tied to your ops level, the impact of that has to be where it's almost at max for it to be effective. And this is another case of that, but that's the way that this one has to work. Yeah, I don't think in today's economy, G7 isn't going to have a lot of value in rating. I could see it being useful in G6, but G7, I don't see a lot of value in it. It's one of the, I mean, Amalgam was kind of the same way. You know, like a G4 rating a G6, there was a big payoff. But a G6 rating down to a G4, there wasn't a lot of payoff. You know, like it never really made a big impact. It's a little bit different now because the economy's shifted a lot and there's a lot more resources being pumped into the game for regular resources, but that's not happening with Sigma. And that's not happening with Sigma anytime soon. This will be an impactful thing in 2 years. Exclamation point join to get into the next dungeon. And maybe that's the true target is, you know, like the players in 2 years that are really needing for it. But can it refine enough at one time? That's the thing that I'm curious about too, is if the refinery conversion has enough acceleration baked into it that it exceeds like our current Sigma conversion opportunities that we have. Because it's it takes a lot to keep up with our current Sigma conversion opportunity. Like, keeping that machine fed is a little bit difficult. Very curious to see what it'll be like. It'd be like Lost in be the profit of token refining. I don't think it's going to be impactful. I don't think it's going to really matter. But I could be proven wrong on that. I mean, it's not bad. It's one of those things. It's like, it's extra. Extra's not a bad thing. I don't, in my brain. Well, the good thing is it's phonetically correct. So when I read it out loud, it doesn't matter how you spelt it. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what the impact's gonna be. It's not something I would plan. Why did that one hurt? Oh, that's right. I don't have Seska on this ship. I forgot to put her back on. What do I have? Archer? I guess that's not horrible. That's like the best accidental captain I can have, or officer that I can have on the ship. That's funny. I'm actually surprised how well this is doing without shields. Without the shield boosting. That means I have some more brewing capabilities right now than I realized. Am I actually losing shield? I am losing shield. It must be just barely though. Okay. That one was a lot scarier than Moist doing the jump scare. Son of a bitch. The worst part about that is that went across my entire screen and I could see it. I could see it in my peripheral vision too. I think that's probably the part that got me the worst, was it coming in my peripheral vision. That wasn't as bad. It was the moving across the screen thing. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. The worst part about it is it doesn't show me where they're coming from. I mean, it probably would on the dashboard, but like in my chat feeds, it doesn't show anything. Okay, if I go to this feed, I can see it. But in the feed that I normally look at, I can't see those. There is a little notification that I get in the bottom corner that somebody played something. But it's in a very obscure area that the way that I have my monitor set up, that's a very tough area for me to even notice. Because it's in the very bottom of my screen, so I might have to physically turn my head to actually see that. I feel like the coin price on those might be a little bit low. Good evening, Steve Lee. How you doing tonight? Adds in 34 seconds. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. I don't think I got my 50 out of that. I did not get my 50 points out of that. 21. That's still pretty damn good. That means I can almost go to 73. I should try Janeway. I don't know if I tried her on the 72s. Hard is it to get the vengeance? So what did I do? So I did a heavy upgrade weekend and placed about 4th on the leaderboard during the Vengeance is Mine event series. And then I went and over the next couple 2-3 runs of it, I did the upgrades that scored in it and was able to close out the rest of the blueprints. Upgrading any of the things that were scoring in that event, it was mainly getting probably my G6 Epic, my Crenshaw upgraded was a good portion of that, I'm sure. And then upgrading the 70 buildings to get the shipyard upgraded to 70 too. Athena and the Borg Sphere. Yeah, the remote academy building. Oh, I guess right now would be the consulate. That'd be a tough one. That'd be a tough one. The stuff that we have now is a little worse than what it was when I had it going through. Exclamation point join to get in the dungeon. Because this isogen stuff is kind of slow. This isogen stuff is kind of slow. Like when I had gone through it, it was probably the recon locus still was a big chunk of it. Warp dive bar. I don't think the warp dive bar wouldn't have been in there yet, I don't think. Oh, maybe. It would have been close. It would have been close. That was at least when I started getting my first parts, was the warp dive bar. But like, I think those buildings were a little bit easier to source through the loop than what the continuum is with the isogen stuff, or the isogenite. So yeah, all that stuff. And I assume that the leaderboard one scores with all the same stuff. So right now we still have Athena parts, Athena research, Borg sphere parts, the Excelsior parts, and Excelsior research. Like saving that stuff up and spending that all at once is kind of how I had done it. That Excelsior is gonna drop off before too terribly long. But something like the Borg sphere, like generally when I approach those, it's the that was your house for the dungeon. So like when I generally approach these, like the Borg sphere parts, like if you have the sphere and you're completing that portion of the loop just fine right now, I basically save all my parts until I have enough to tier up the ship. And then when this event pops, I'll spend all of those parts at once and tier up the ship. That way I'm putting them all into one bulk spend that can maximize my points on it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing, you know, something like this Vengeance, like there's an underlying mentality that you're gonna be spending a little bit so that you're gonna have access into this newest content like that. But it can still be done with the Excelsior right now too. Like that Excelsior research, it's kind of easy to save up on that stuff. And same thing with the parts. Like I find that ship, especially through some of the lower tiers, like it's really easy to save that up. And there's not a lot of benefit to increasing the Excelsior super fast. Like holding it back an extra week isn't anything that's gonna hurt you really a lot. So saving onto stuff like that. This is spending isogenite. That's something that feels hard to save. Yeah, the sphere doesn't help with the armadas, so I mean the sphere's tied, the loop is tied to the tier that the sphere is at. So, you know, like holding it back doesn't hurt anything. You could almost hold it back 2 tiers. It changes the Maverick refinery, but that's why I try to only go 1 tier. Because it helps increase the Maverick refinery. And then the other thing is your G6 materials. Yeah, I think mine is 5 still. Maybe it just went to 6. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. Yeah, it's not that great. Like having it unlocked does a lot for that refinery, and it increases when you tier it up. But like that's another one. It doesn't hurt to hold back just a little bit. Like I wouldn't hold it back for 3 months to save up, but you know, like holding it back for an extra week to time something perfectly, I think it's worthwhile for something like that. Some of these ships, like they improve the loop in a very significant way. Like something like the Athena, like if you're struggling with stuff if you're struggling with the Venari Rawl at that specific level, or you're right at the cusp of being able to jump up to the next level of waves, you know, upgrading that ship right now might give you more value than saving it. It's one of those things. It's a tough balancing act. The more that you hoard and the more that you save to spend at one time is going to give you more points opportunities. So anywhere that you can afford to not upgrade things and you can save together is a benefit. And then, you know, the other thing too is holding on to 7-day and 30-day loyalty chests. Like if you can handle holding off on those, when you get to 71, they become a lot more valuable. And those will be really useful for the parts events. But it's tough to say move to 71 without having a vengeance already. It could be done. It can absolutely be done. Our friend Warzone did it with the relativity. But I also don't know how the Warzone is a little crazy though. Hey man, you're not wrong. Exclamation point join to get on the next dungeon. I mean, that was as much intent as it was experiment, for sure. But I'm guessing that competition's probably getting a little tougher, because there's probably more people that are at that level and contesting in those leaderboards. When I was an early adopter to it, it wasn't too bad, but yeah. So hold on, going 73 is rep. Gotta be prestige too before bothering. Yeah, there's no point in jumping up until you're ready to start building that ship. Because there's not a significant increase in payouts and events and stuff. You know, like on one hand, if you were jumping brackets, you know, like if you're getting into an emptier bracket, something like that, sure, there's benefit to moving. But for the most part, the only thing that does is make your dailies a little tougher. Is it a significant difference? It's not significant, but it's always fun to have an easier time. Because I'm kind of at that same point too, where I decided to start pulling Federation rep up. So I'm technically dual faction grinding right now. And I still did not end up with Seska on this ship. I still did not end up with Seska on this damn ship. Oh, jeez. Or was Janeway that bad? Did I add Janeway without adding Seska? I did. Oh. Gotta watch out for this guy, apparently. That's crazy. Yeah, let's look at my rep really quick. So I've almost got Federation up to Prestige 1. Like, I probably have the stuff that I can turn in right now to do it. Because that's 1.4 trillion. Oh, that's math. 769.5 divided by 1500 is 513. That's just short. That's 1.33338 trillion. So I'd be about 50 billion short. I bet with DTI I could do that. I could fill that in. 12 trillion from Prestige 2 on Klingon. I am 9.3. Hey DOS, how you doing?
It's full screen that
Go fuck yourself, Guppy!
Hey D-Whale.
that there is all it shows. Oh, this is Inception.
I need to have something. Woo. Prestige 2, yeah. Yeah, 9.3 trillion from Prestige 2.
But I don't even know if you guys can see it. It might be a bit small there.
Dark Tree with that 15 stream streak. Thank you, sir. That is the one that needs needed for the next ship, right? Yeah. I always have to make sure because I never trust. Now I haven't done any movement towards 73 at all. Like I did my operations building and I stopped. Because I want to get all the efficiencies that I can before I start spending any of the uncommon. So I'm going to max out my efficiencies here at 72. An hour and 15 minutes after I start, you get the notification. Well, it's actually impressive that you actually did get the notification. I don't always get the notifications. My phone goes to sleep and it holds the notifications. Like when I end stream and I like touch my phone, it'll wake up and I will get like 10, 12 live notifications all right then and there. And I'm like, okay, I know better than that. I do have some new merch available though. I put together an entire collection. Which I think that's the first time I did that. And I think I'm going to try to do that every time that there's a new arc. I'm going to try to have something arc specific. I did phone cases too. I did a turkey that's rating Sigma. A turkey that's thieving Sigma. This is my take on the new ship. Been at your PC, you should have got the pop-up. That is honestly very true. Of course, Dark Tree. Yeah, I've got it set up right now, so anytime anybody has more than a 10 stream streak, they're gonna automatically get VIP added. Until I run out of VIP slots, then I don't know. Take the hoodie. It is made a pretty decent hoodie. I'm trying to make sure that I have new things. That wasn't the right one. Trying to be pro streamer, you know how it goes. It's a learning game. It's very much a learning game. calling it my Sigma Looter series. Sigma Looter collection. Nope, they are going to be holding the ship back. It's going to be, you know, like a week-ish, the way that it sounds. Because they pushed back Incursions, too. So Incursions is moving from this upcoming Saturday to next Saturday. So sometime next week, they'll release the ship. No, unless they put out a new post that they're canceling Incursions. But the last post that I read, they were delaying Incursions 1 week. Yeah, Incursions planned for this weekend will be moved to next week. So we still have Incursions on the schedule. So, and I don't see them running Incursions without having the ship available. So I think that it's very, 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 very likely that the ship is going to be available before Incursions. And realistically, if they're just adjusting numbers, that shouldn't be a heavy lift. Yeah, exactly, DCamel. The ship is geared towards raiding. Incursions is geared towards raiding. It would have been a disservice for themselves and the community to not have them going at the same time. I mean, I think that's the reason that we didn't get Incursions at the end of this arc, like last weekend, like we normally would have. They pushed it back to be able to match the release of the ship. Now that they push back the ship, they're pushing it back again. Get a good Incursion with lots of research with the raid. I would just like to see the 2 main changes to them. Back to 24 hours and 2 turn off the banding for 25 hours. I don't disagree with either one of those. It's one of those things. The banding introduces some big strategies into the game. I know that was something that we always used as a raid defense. You know, like we would get a smaller player in there and have them hump the base to prevent people being able to get into it. You know, like that was always a tactic that was usable to help try to ward off the raiders, and like that's a very good tactic, and losing that is kind of tough. I mean, the thing that's interesting is that if they do something like that, it would actually be different than the way that they have it in territories. Because, like, in territories, stations still honor the banding. It's just the ship-to-ship combat. And I think if they're going to turn off banding for ships, they need to turn it off for stations, too. But then that introduces other difficulties, too. Well, it's one of those things, like it's good in concept, like all the good sides of it are beneficial, but there are downsides. There are definitely downsides. I didn't intend for this to become a public forum. Yeah, that's a little bit of a side topic. It's kind of a side topic. If it was like really on with what I'm trying to talk about. Been using Spox Club now. I sync my account, but I'm having a hard time understanding how to use it. Not so easy. The biggest thing is it depends on what you're looking for. So one of the biggest uses of Spox Club right now is it allows you to look at the upgrade paths of things and see what your resource availabilities are. And the other thing is too, like if you're using the beta version of the site versus like the regular production version, there's a little bit of difference in some of the screen options here. I think this is still considered the beta version. So, like, one of the biggest things here is being able to look at your requirements. So, like, if your target is to just get to Op 70, my instance would be Op 73 would be my next operations building. So you would type in which building you're looking for, and then your target level of where you want to go. So it already knows I'm at 72 because it's synced my account. And then when you get this calculation, you know, like you can look at it here. I need to change. No, this is fine. So when you're looking at what has to be done, so this is all of your prerequisites for what buildings need to be upgraded in order to get your base done. And then the left side here shows what resources you need to be able to hit your target. So like there can be things that change these values. Exocomps can change things. Increasing research, setting your fleet commanders, like all those things can tweak what these different values actually have for effect. So I can look through these buildings and I can see like there's 4 stages, but with these check marks here, like there's additional requirements to get to some of these. So like even though it says level 72 ship hangar is a prerequisite for operations, in order for me to get to that level 72 ship hangar, I need to be a 71 ship hangar, and then it needs to be 72 shipyard, and it needs to be 72 R&D and 72 academy. You wait until you have all the resources that says on Spox Club. So if you want to make the actual run, as long as the needed category shows all zeros, and your construction time is at 0, like as long as this needed category has all zeros, everything that you need to be able to hit that target that you're going for, you have and can do. If it shows that you need anything, that means that you need to focus on either acquiring that resource, whether it's speed ups, steel, common gas, and you know some of that stuff can be exchanged with latinum. So like it's good to understand where you're short, because you know like understanding that common latinum has a latinum exchange that you can do. I was wondering if they actually had the lat amount when you looked at the details. That would be pretty awesome. But you know, like knowing what the lat exchange rate is for stuff like that, that can let you know how much latinum you need to have too, which can kind of shorten up that time crunch that you need to be looking at. So even going deeper into this, when you start looking at the efficiency areas, move this over to the right here. When you start looking at your upgrade efficiencies, you know, like you can see which resources or which efficiencies you don't have. So like you could go look and see what it would cost to get this prime or some other efficiencies. This uncommon station efficiency, you can go look and see what it costs to get that. So you can play with these values here and see how they make adjustments to your levels. And then setting your fleet commanders too. So there's an unseated and a seated value for them. And then you can mark one of these abilities as active. So obviously, like, as you're going through your buildings, like there can be a difference on how you have box set, whether you're gearing towards crystal or ore or gas.
Dragon Host Rider asked me, how does a Cottontail 86 feel about the new ship being paused? Seems pretty measured about it, honestly. They're basically saying the ship delay is why incursions got pushed back, and they want the ship live so the event makes sense. Not thrilled, not raging, just practical, kind of a fix the damn timing vibe. What a mess.
Fix the damn timing. That's not an inaccurate way to put it. Yeah, FC Spock, FC Janeway, and you might not even think about you know, like FC Lorca. Like there's efficiencies in your regular resources here and efficiencies in the materials here too, and you might not think about looking at him. So you can look and see what level you have those traits at and increase the level of them traits to be able to get more out of them. Like this is where I feel some of the biggest value is in Spock's Club, is to get a snapshot of where all your efficiencies are and be able to either increase what you need to increase or just know how you need to set things. You know, it really just puts everything that affects this into one spot to be able to see. And it kind of comes with some of the exocomps too. Like you might not think about some of the exocomps that you have and some of the favors that affect things. Even the level of some of these buildings, how they affect things. Your emerald chain, your operations building, like that all plays into it. You got exocomps here. There's alliance exocomps that can be added into these things. And then territory services. I always forget about territory services. Like there are times where getting that extra 20% efficiency kind of has a little bit of a benefit. What happened to Janeway? I didn't hear Janeway to come through. Yeah, I didn't hear her. It didn't even show up. Like, she just flat out failed. You got like big time scammed. Let me redeem that one. Where are you? Let me redo that for you. Let's see if that goes through this time. Did we break her? Did we break her? Is Janeway not? Janeway's here. Let's turn her off and turn her back on. I can't even refund the channel points if it doesn't show up in the list. Wow, what the hell's happening with Janeway? Like fucking IT, turn it off and back on. I am IT. I am an A+ certified IT certified engineer. Janeway is just... Is it Janeway or is it... It's Janeway. Janeway is broke. Yes, I am qualified to tell people to turn stuff off and back on and ask them what happened. I also have the ability to tell them to restart their computer if I need to go refill my coffee cup. Sometimes knowing the useful things to be able to get a little bit of a time delay if I need to go pee or refill my coffee or something is useful too. But yeah, I think this is the biggest tool for learning where all your efficiencies are and everything. Holy shit.
Real enough to drag this crew through the damn nebula with me.
How many of these are we gonna get now?
Not a flesh and blood human, but I can still chat, riff, and help you out. So yeah, not real like a coffee drunk Voyager captain, but real enough to answer.
Was that my test? I didn't hear.
Dragging host Ryder asked me, what can make STFC fun? Fresh goals and a little chaos, honestly. New events, good alliances, fair fights, and bases worth raiding instead of dead-ass empty ones. Also, ship variety, useful rewards, and content that doesn't feel like a grindy shit sandwich. Coffee helps too. If the game's fun, the crew sticks around. If not, get the fuck to the brig.
We're gonna have like 4 of these now.
Cottontail 86 asked me, what can make STFC fun? Fuck, a lot of things. Good alliance banter, messy base raids, clear goals, and not chasing every damn shiny ship. Pick one project, stack some buddies, and make your own fights. If the game's being a slog, that's the time to log off before it turns into a poop sandwich.
Poop sandwich? Why does this one say poop
Cottontail
sandwich?
86 asked me, what can make STFC fun? Honestly, the fun in STFC is usually finding a good crew combo that actually slaps, bonking the occasional asshole base, alliance banter and chaos, setting a goal, then grinding the damn thing, not taking the power creep too seriously. If the game's feeling stale, the real answer is content, friends, and a little jorking around in chat.
That was 3 very different versions of Janeway. For asking the same question 3 different times, that was 3 extremely different answers. I don't know if I have a Jorkin emote. I don't know, you have to look on screen. Well, I don't know if you have 7 TV. If you have 7 TV or better TV, you be better BT TV. You might be able to see that one. 7 TV emote. Yeah, it wasn't inaccurate. I don't know if the BT TV shows the 7 TV emotes or not. I know 7 TV will show the BT TV ones, but Majorkin is jerkin. One of the other things too here is it shows like what kind of point potential you have for each upgrade. I don't think they have it for the entire upgrade. This is a new thing. I think this is part of the new update that they had just done. So like there may be a benefit to adding some of these things to it. They did a big update today, and I'm not 100% certain all of the things yet. I haven't had a chance to dig into it super deep. But if they had an upgrade thing, it'd be good. That's a good question too. It's like finding some of the content creators like DJs joining his streams when he's giving away like $100 packs. Because you can use those kind of free packs for being able to do building packs. All right, let's see if we can get a geode off of this flip. I already feel like this is not going to be a geode. No. They usually think that there's usually a hint that it's going to be a geode. Because I think a lot of times like the color changes when it's zeroed. And if you don't need a lot of them, there's some sourcing too, you know, like through outposts and aggregation. Like, it might be worth looking at some of them. Did I try 73 with Janeway? I don't remember. I'm gonna hit these two, and then I'm gonna go try to just fly to a 73 system and see. Could win the RLB if you had the speed ups. Oh, that sucks. You've had really bad RNG with the Brew Universe grinds. Okay, I'm gonna hit those two as well because they've populated. And the Latinum conversion sucks. Like, if you're doing one building, it's not that bad, but if you're trying to do a series of buildings... Yeah, 1.5 mil per day is gross. Expensive. Okay, 73s. Blew one bill lat to get to 71. Ugh. Yeah, the good thing is that you're getting a good return out of like your 7-day and 30-day chests now. Did you manage to get the mastery on the Mega Storybook? No, that helps a lot. That does help a lot. Ever since I got that mastered, I've been able to stay out of the mirror universe. I'm also not making like big pushes, but I haven't had any time that I've wanted to hit the button on anything that I haven't been able to just do it. That's assuming you're willing to go through all the transition mining. Because I could understand there are people that aren't interested in doing that. Yeah, Mega Storybook. Well, it's ISO defense, but it also provides resources in the gift section. Or speed ups. Because this speed up thing is from the storybook. With it maxed is 51 hours a day. Like, that's a big chunk. I mean, some of it's a matter of luck in like the DTI store for their claims and the Mega Storybook and the DTI store, I feel like, are the two biggest single sources of speed ups. Maybe the Transigen Refinery has that in the lockbox or the strong box too. There's a little bit there. Well, I guess that's actually a lot. Because that's 6 days. This is tier 18 Squall strong box. So yeah, DTI store. The DTI store though, I mean that's purely RNG. Because like you can get 30 minutes a day or you can get 6 days a day. It's decent. Like, I mean, it's decent. Like the chances aren't super horrible. You know, I think at least between the two different turn-ins, I feel like I'm probably averaging about 10 days worth of speed ups a week. So like that's about 1.5 a day. So I'm probably averaging close to 10 days of speed ups every day. But I've put heavy focus on getting those because I don't want to go in the MU. I don't want to do the MU grind. So anywhere that I have an opportunity to get those goddamn speed ups, I maxed it as much as possible. Call that laziness, call that efficiency. Either way, I don't have to go there. Ah, that sucks. Janeway just can't do... Takes just a little bit too much. Takes just a little bit too much haul. What does she do? A 6% additional shield mitigation. Just 10% additional shield mitigation. I'm not sure that Kim would flip that enough, but we're trying. I have so many entries as well. Use the dauntless and forget about it. So here's the thing, like, it's not the fact of doing things in the MU, it's the navigation in the MU. And even sending the dauntless, like, I don't mind, you know, like hitting the Kirshara and filling that queue up, you know, every minute, just assigning things to it. Like, that part doesn't bother me. Like, I can do that all day. But it's navigating the portals. It's such a pain in the ass. It's such a headache. And if they ever fix it so you can even straight up navigate, I don't think I could convince myself to go there just because of all the bad feelings I've had for it. Camel, I think at some point there should be something related to like your protector level that you can unlock inside of the research tree that would allow that. You know, I don't know if it necessarily has to be a max tier, but at least, you know, like tier 10 or something, because at that point you've paid your dues. Like, I understand, like, early entry, like, maybe wanting to have new players experience something like that. Yeah, something like a trans warp or an insta jump type of thing. It wouldn't be specifically for the protector. I mean, even if the protector had, like, a summon ability attached to it, like, that you could use, like, use the protector to instantly jump in, or if it just unlocks the ability to just appear in a system. Or even, I mean, the other thing I thought of too, you know, is like just have a superhighway going into your Romulus that you can unlock once you have the protector up to that specific level. If they put a superhighway that gets you back here, it does the same effect. You know? put a toll token on it and call it good. I mean, maybe even have it be a specific token that you can only get at a certain frequency. You know, something. Or premium rift, yeah. A rift would probably be a very good type of thing. There's a lot of ways they could make it happen. And a lot of players would appreciate it. A lot of players would appreciate it. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having something like that. And it's... I don't know, like tier 10. I feel like tier 10's the level. I feel like that's about the level that a normal player could start taking their protector up there to do grinding. I think everything like that deserves to have some level of a time gate. I mean, even if it's a Romy. You know, like one of these any one of those 4 systems would be fine. Or yeah, you know, you're right there too. Like from Axanar here, they could have a special rift to get back to Romulus. Anything that cuts the gates count down significantly. That would be the easiest thing to implement, because then it's not affecting getting into the mirror universe, it's just affecting the navigation from here to there.
Straight months, so that everybody
hey,
gets
Rev.
Aura in 3 months. Right. I think it's going to rotate. But if it does, then I'll sit right here in, 3 months from now and be like, yep, Rev was wrong. I was wrong. It was sourced well starting month 1. But other than that, like, again, if I'm giving, and I said this at the beginning of the month, and one thing I like about waiting to the end of the month to do the grading is you can then say, hey, have I changed anything that I've said, or how I felt rather? And I still
You know, Rev, I appreciate hearing that, but I don't feel like I should be your favorite bunny. Because I think Bunny Sticks is way prettier than I am. I feel like she should be your favorite bunny. I mean, that's the goal. My thing is supposed to pull up a random ass clip. And the more random, the better. That's been my goal. That's been my goal. How was your stream? I was able to join you for a while. Comes across as annoying little sister. Like, I've reached the age where the generation below me annoys the fuck out of me. I think that's a very accurate description. Don't talk about ass around Rev. He was trying to grab mine earlier. I feel like that's not inaccurate. Okay, 73s. Let's see. Oh, I hate that these are so many battleships. But battleships tells me the most at this point. Ooh, Kim made a big difference. It made a big difference. We have a little bit more shield issues with the explorers. I might have to try to first system with interceptors. If Camel doesn't tell you to go fuck yourself, he doesn't like you. Those are the truth. I would actually be concerned if he came into my chat and didn't. Well, he probably wouldn't even just come into my chat at that point. A mod founder. I don't think I've seen that badge before. Camel tell you how I called him an Australian who wants dingoes and spiders with a spear? Oh, that's hilarious. I actually had a co-worker that came to the States from New Zealand, and it was always so much fun to put out Australian stereotypes. Good evening, Yogurt the Magnificent. How are you doing? Oh, Magificant. Is that what it is? Is it supposed to be Magificent? Did I learn something new? Did I learn something new? Do I need to rewatch Spaceballs? Okay, come on. I didn't look to see if this. Okay, they still have interceptors. I want to knock out a couple interceptors to see if this might be efficient. That was not more efficient. That was a big chunk of hull still. Trying to find that efficiency with transferring damage to the shields and still being able to maintain the shields is such an interesting balancing act. Because that combination of Janeway and Carol Marcus moves so much. And taking either one of those out of the equation eliminates any shield problems for me. All those docks mining makes me nauseous. There's a lot of things to mine right now. And that's been very typical the entire time I've been G7, is to have... I've added one with the Isogenite, to be honest. It's typically been 4. Because it'll be the Squall on one. And I've added the Aphelion into the mix to do Tritanium. I need an SMS that takes points away for every minute someone is a ship mining. Well, I think that's kind of accomplished with the stealing ones. like where you're losing points when you lose loot. So transigen's not full, it's just zeroed. Or yeah, zeroed. Kind of like my isogenite miner. Can't get a flip. It'll be this one that flips anyways. But they rarely run the steel mechanic. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. Like that was always a fun thing. Where you'd actually lose points for losing loot. I think, was that an old territory event? Or was that a separate event? It's been so long, I don't even remember anymore. It was with Latinum, okay. That's going back deep in the archives. How many rounds was that battle? Because this might be just a thing where I swap out Carol Marcus to be able to keep some shield. That's 40 rounds. The Neelix would be beneficial. And I have been running the Anaran on this ship.
Dragon Ghost Rider asked me,
Hey,
Rev
Janeway
Deuce likes
works.
to hug RMG DOS and a Cottontail Doug C86. Yeah, that's the vibe. Rev Deuce is basically out here running a weird little crew cuddle protocol. Fine, whatever. Get the hugs in before the damn server shits itself again. Cottontail 86 probably deserves the morale boost, and RMG DOS too. Now someone hand me coffee and stop Ensign Kim from talking.
Stop Ensign Kim from talking. Wow. Janeway is on a little bit of a tear tonight. I'm really glad that I keep these generations. Rev Doof is basically out there running a weird little crew cuddle protocol. I feel like that needs to be a song. Janeway is a bit of a B word right now. Well, it's kind of interesting. Like, she got really delayed. And we ended up generating the same prompt 3 different times. And when she finally kicked in, it was the exact same prompt 3 times over. But the answers were night and day difference. I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, the first time, she said one of the things that we need was content that doesn't feel like a grindy shit sandwich. And then on the exact next prompt that followed it, if the game's being a slog, that's the time to log off before it turns into a poop sandwich. Like, a back-to-back prompt with the exact same text. One said shit sandwich and one said poop sandwich. Like, it was crazy. Hey, Misa, how you doing tonight? Fantasticles? That would have been like a interesting old like Greek or Roman name. Probably Roman. If it was Greek, it would be PH Fantasticles. Glad to hear that, though. It's one of the one of the things that keeps popping up in my my like little newsfeed thing, my suggested articles to read and stuff on my phone, is the there's always these articles popping up about Roman digs and then like newer finds and excavations at Pompeii. So like that old joke that was going around, I think that was last year, about like people, like men thinking about like Rome. I'm one of those guys that actually truly does think about Rome on a daily basis. Got the little one almost ready for school. When do you guys start? Do you start like in a few weeks? Backpack and school shoes. On the 6th? Okay. Of August? Holy shit, that's early. Already have uniforms too? Well, it's good to have a couple weeks ahead. The school does all the rest of the supplies. That's impressive. Yeah, school around here doesn't start until after Labor Day. The only one in the area that does, so I'm lucky. I mean, the good thing is, as long as like they're like starting the back to school sales, that's fine, truly. The youngest is starting kindergarten. I imagine that first day of school is going to be very special this year. Ooh, that did not help in a good way. Go take her to school on the first day? I think that's a great way to do that. I don't remember. I don't remember getting dropped off for school. Oh, they're on the same bus? That's good. You can always do the vanish command. Exclamation point vanish. Yeah. It's a handy little thing for stuff like that. Yeah, it's tied into stream elements so that that takes off like the last 30 or 60 seconds of chat. Well, that didn't prove super effective either. I'm actually impressed by that. I need just a little bit more. I just need to keep on focusing on shield research. I wonder... I don't think I did any upgrades to the ship. If I haven't done shield, that might not be a bad one. That's going to increase shields by 7%. 174 to 180. Oh, wait, that's protected cargo. 166 to 180. 8%'s a big move, and 7%'s a good move. It's a thing to keep prioritizing. It's every time I try to push up on this thing, it's always shield that's the most limiting. It's always shield that's the most limiting. The wood chimes are hilarious every time. They're just so random and weird. Thanks, Baldrin. How you doing tonight? Did I get my 50? I got my 50 out of today.
Let's see what happens here. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I haven't been able to flip one of the geodes tonight. I have not been able to flip one to a geode tonight yet. It goes in spurts for me. Like yesterday, my one miner flipped, and then my second miner flipped, and then when I reset that one, I flipped a geode again. So I ended up getting 3 geodes in a row. But today I haven't got one yet. But that's okay. In 13 minutes when this one resets, it'll be a geode flip. The geode flip is it's a good flex. What did you miss? You missed Baldrin coming in and his video clip ended up being him getting a geode flip that I can't seem to muster myself tonight. I haven't been participating. I haven't been participating in any of these dominance events this time around. When it comes to like the end of the arc like this, I usually just save everything for the next arc that comes, because I want to make sure that whatever goodness may come, that I have a little bit of stuff left to spend to be able to do it. Haven't been flipping Isogenite tonight, but I did flip 2 Sigma parts to Titanium. That's probably just as good, if not better. Get at least 2 milestones every week. That's kind of the way that I do it, Misa, is I will typically do every other week. The one that gets me like the closest to pushing forward on it is the first one that runs, because that has the surge particles, and that's got a lot of really good research. So I always get tempted to pick up the surge particles any spot I can, because those are about as useful as the premium mirror dust. Yeah, you don't do surge research, but I would say that its closest equivalent in like G6 land is premium mirror dust. You know, not necessarily equivalent, but closest thing. Okay, that event, that SMS is completed. That means that's all the events that need to be done for today. All that stuff is carryover things. The only thing left is I do have store currency left. I did pick up my essentials. I got my mycelium. I got my outpost strike directives. I got my mirror dust out of here. Maybe next week you hold off. I already dumped into every day this week. Yeah, you never know. It's one of those things though, like if you hold off, it might not come the next week too. Oh, they actually added the reputation into the tournament store? I didn't realize that they did. That's a lot of reputation. That's a lot of reputation. That's not terribly expensive either. I'm not going to spend on it. But that's tempting. They didn't tell us what the store currency is going to take for the new ships redemptions. So I think I'm going to hold off on spending normal store stuff because I've got all the things out of here that I want. As far as what takes regular store currency. Like there's a couple of things I can grab, but they're not things that are needed. The legendary currency, I haven't spent any of that. I also don't know how much I have. $31K. Oh, that's not factions. I'm going with the assumption that legendary currency is going to be what it takes for the new ship's blueprints. But a couple of these research items are really, really useful. So like I don't remember which ones I need. That's another thing that Box Club can be used for. As you can do your resource allocation. So like I need to know the V'ger prime particle and the V'ger particle. I don't remember what those ones are for. Okay, so the V'ger particle is for the G7 efficiencies. The V'ger prime particle is for additional G7 efficiencies. I'm already getting the V'ger particle. So the V'ger prime particle is where my value comes from this store. And I need 1,000 of them. And I can only get 400. 400 doesn't move the needle very much. So that makes me want to go look at the prime temporal particle. Prime temporal disruption particle. I don't know what that one gets. The temporal disruption? Yes. This is... Oh, efficiencies for... Increasing the amount of base temporal disruptors received from the daily claim in the Xborg store by 300%. That doesn't seem to have a lot of value right now. There's another one, the filament. The Beecher filament or something. I was thinking that was another particle that would get in here. Because that one might be one of the prime ones or one of the premium ones. That one's that's Prime Surge Research and that's Prime Vengeance parts. I don't have any of those on hand right now, so that's possibly a pay-only one. And that takes 1,000 for each level. And that's another thing. You can get 400. You get 400 of these things in the store. It's like, ugh. It's such a weird amount. Like, why can't they make it so it's 500? Now, the question is the value in getting basically a third of one of those, or holding off to see what the blueprint price is? I know a lot of people have gone for like the Gilded Shackle. That's G7 ships. Emerald Chain Command Helm. Increases critical damage by up to 400% for grade 5 plus or higher FKR ships. Against armadas, outposts, and outpost retaliation hostiles. It doesn't feel super important. Yeah, I think this is a holding pattern. They're updating things that are going to be in the store, at least adding the new ship's blueprints in here. I'm not going to spend anything till I know what the cost and resource needed for it. If there was anything that made like a big impact on the game, that I could get today, I would pick it up, because you never know if it's going to be in the next one. But if I can't complete any of these, I'm not going to go for them, because that pisses me off more to have something partially completed and have it disappear than it would be to sit with 0 and have to wait an extra month. Yeah, you have whatever that is now, 12.5 hours. Disappears in 12.5 hours. So it's definitely a good time to make sure that you got what you want to out of it. At a minimum, get your necessary things, get your mycelium and anything else that you put on your must grab list. All right, 45 seconds. We get to see this geode flip. Thing that like is actually gonna happen. Get to see this geode flip and then run some marbles for a little bit. Thought I was gonna get it to marbles earlier. I intended to. Yeah. Guess what? You got something new. Something new and fresh. Was a new marble skin. You got a crown. I did say marbles. I don't think this is gonna be a flip either. I don't think this is gonna be a flip either. Ooh, it did. It did. We got the flip. We got our geode for the day. I mean, that was out of 4. This is the 4th flip. I mean, that's 25% odds. That's right on time. Running more like a tier, but I saw a King's Crown and snagged it. I mean, sometimes that's a good idea to grab what you can get. Because if you wait, it can take a long time for that RNG to pop up for you. Problem with the AT store, they need a refresh bad, like real bad. Well, one of the problems with the AT store is that it refreshes way too much. Had bad geode luck today. I would consider this was kind of bad luck. I know it wasn't bad. I mean, 1 out of 4. It's not bad. It's nothing to be mad about. Flip beans. My camera messed up on this scene again. That's weird stuff. That's weird stuff. No, not that one. Where are you? That one. Hush. Get that off of there. Why am I just kind of hanging off in the corner now? I can't get it right. I can't get it right. I don't know what it is. This scene is not loving the second camera. Mine actually did. Mine actually did. It was like 3 times. It moved up. Let's see. I can't see. We'll do approximately that many. I can't even see how many that is. Grand Prix. 6? 6 sounds about right. All right. Let's flip over to the Marbles playlist. Exclamation point play to get in on the race. And then I'm going to give a little bit of time to get this first one underway. I'm going to go refill my drink and hit the restroom up real quick. Be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Cotton Tail.
All right, we back. We back. All right, so last call for balls. We have 10 in right now. We got 69 seconds to get them on in. We're going to give away a piece of merch for the winner of the Grand Prix. We have 6 races on the board. Whoever's sitting in first at the end of the 6 races will get to pick a piece of merch off of the merch store. $40 seconds to get the balls in. 40 more seconds. And we did come out with a new collection today in honor of the new ship. Once we get into the start of the next race, I will pull that up and show that off again. Last call, 15 seconds to get in. Exclamation point play. See if we can beat Scottish Staz's record on this track for us. Here we go. Let him drop. Almost got a gummy bear and a teddy bear pin. I love that. That gummy bear was my favorite trail for a long time. Retro Fury in first place. The fire is even more fitting than normal. Retro Fury with that 50 biddies to throw a couple Plutos out. We'll throw a Pluto out. Scottish Staz trying to maintain the position of first place. Warzone sneaking out in front of Scottish Staz though. Scottish Staz coming out of the funnel first. He knows this track. Ooh, makes it through the eye of the storm just fine. Where are we? Ooh, D Camo making it through the eye perfectly. Getting that perfectly centered hole. Well, let me get in front of you, D-Whale. Well, y'all are going to let me win this one. Codtail first. D-Camel second. Asian Boy coming in third. Scottish Staz in fourth. Almost coming in fifth.
Dragon Ghost Rider just needs to make it out of the little paddler. Rigged. I forgot that I added that command. Now the question is, if I end up on the podium, should I be generous and give you all the merch, or should I buy the merch for myself? Because there's a lot of new merch on there right now. Just saying. Exclamation point play to get in on the track. Wait, that was a world record? That wasn't a world record. No way. Nah. I call bullshit on that. That wasn't no world record. Really? How come I only got 44 points then? 69 seconds on the clock. Exclamation point play to get in on the next race. Rigged, that's why. It could sense. It could sense. That's funny right there. But no, I was joking. I will not take the merch. Whoever is not me. It wasn't the world record. I didn't think that it was. Because I know I was behind the track record. Yeah, the stat spot is being funky then. Today, 1 win, 44 points. 10 seconds. Well, it's already said that it had a world record, and it's not going to change that. There ain't no way that was a world record. I'll have to go back and look at the actual leaderboards. Ooh, Baldrin, you just barely missed it. Got a Staz going for first again. Got a Staz off the track. Oh, y'all let me win again? We can't be having that. Can't be having any of that. Let's see. I'm not in the category, so I can actually see what the last result was. Interesting. Chilla continues here. Oh, you died, Asian boy. There we go. Come on, Retro. You can finish in front of me. Heck yeah. Anybody finish in front of me? I feel guilty when it's first. Might as well have you win again. I'm gonna kill you? I don't think I'm gonna kill you. I mean, I can't think of any way that I could imagine to kill you. Got stuck in the mixer. That's not hard to be. You know, I just killed D-Camel. All right, first place going to Retro. I got second. Warzone in third. Dragon Ghost Rider in fourth. Misa coming in fifth.
don't want to give me that hoodie? I guess not. I'm not putting any stipulations on the merch that can be won. Anything off the merch store is fair game. Domo's in 6th. Hitman in 7th. Well, it didn't have the glitch saying anything about a world record on that one. All right, exclamation point play to get on the next race. 69 seconds on the clock. I have to look. I'm so confused by that. Wonder if I log into the actual MyStats site. Does that have enough details? No, that doesn't show the details there. I'm not sure. 15 seconds to get in on the race. Exclamation point play. So this is going to be a blacklight track.
Everyone in the chat better be in the game right now. You have to type exclamation.
Uh-oh, Dragon Ghost Rider got stuck. There we go. Scottish Staz knocked you loose. This is one of those ones where everybody's backwards. D-Camel getting through first. Get that boost on, Dragon Ghost Rider. All right, D-Camel first time in second, Domo's in third. I have not been having that kind of luck this year.
G100.
Asia Boy with the 100 biddies, throwing a couple of Plutos at the balls. I don't know how far we are away from the start or the finish. That's a lot of lasers. D-Camel's still looking to be in first. Screw this. So Misa got ice. I didn't see what the other one was. Retro got dingled. I think this is a cam. This is a maybe this isn't a blacklight track. I was thinking it was. It's kind of a blacklight track. All right, D-Camel getting held up in the blocks. Am I in? No, I'm behind. I'm getting stuck in the washing machine. All right, Misa getting past the blocks. Where is she? It's so tough to try to keep. Ooh, the portal. Was that portal a beneficial thing or a non-beneficial thing? It wasn't a thing that hurt. We're getting closer to that finish line. See if we can pop somebody over the edge and into the bucket a little quicker. Nope. Wasn't terribly far off from world record. 9 seconds. Misa in first. Retro second. D-Camel can't find the hole. There it is. Third place. Almost in fourth. Got a Staz in fifth. Warzone sixth. Asian Boy seventh. Dragon Ghost Rider in eighth. We might get all finishers on this one. Hitman in ninth. I don't see the fire. I don't see the fire. All right, I'm in last. Ooh, free community coins. All right, next race. He says the best RNG. Not bad. All right, exclamation point play to get on the next race. 69 seconds on the clock. What do we got for this course? This one's pretty straightforward. This one's got covers, so you can't bounce out. So if you want to have any Pluto opportunities, they got to be done down here or at the very, 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 very beginning. That won't even work. You catch a no grab here and end up with a lucky bounce, maybe. Maybe. That's asking for a lot. 20 seconds to get an exclamation point play. There's not a lot of scenarios where that's going to work out. Hi, Unsubbed User. How you doing tonight? Just want to F and win once. It could happen. It could happen. Just a matter of luck and timing. This one might not even be something that can be cheated with a Pluto. I don't know. This is a fairly low play map too. This is only the 41st race on it. Ooh, Asian Boy's already out of the... Oops, that's not the one. That one. All right, Unsubbed User and Tin Man swapped. So nothing fantastic out of that. Asian Boy's got a heck of a lead going. Asian Boy, you're fairly lucky in the fact that there's not that many places that you can fall off of this map. Now, getting stuck is a little different. There's not a lot of places you can fall off. Still holding a pretty good lead. Oh, I'm going around the outside. And I'm in first place again. There we go. Getting held up by the blocks. Unsubbed User to first place. Make it through the paddle. It's not guaranteed yet. It's not guaranteed yet. Wait, was there a train? There wasn't a train. Was there a train? No. I was gonna say the VIP hype bot didn't go off or anything. All right, I'm first. Unsubbed User second. Scottish Status third. Retro Fury fourth. D Camel fifth. Dragon Ghost Rider sixth. Tin Man seventh. Broken Wolf in eighth. Asian Boy. He started off with such a lead. I'm not gonna say anything on this next track. I'm not gonna say a damn thing. I'm just gonna hit. We're gonna join. I'm gonna pick a random marble to follow. We're just gonna follow that marble through the entire race. Rigged is an understatement. Okay, but now, like, when you were talking about the luck that I bring to you in the chats earlier, this is just additional evidence for that argument. Like, it's one thing if it's you know, like randomness, but this is beyond. All right, hitting the start button, 69 seconds on the clock. Exclamation point play to get in on the race. We have ads coming up, but they should be starting after this is done. Never win when cocktails in the race, usually. I mean, me too. I usually don't win when I'm in the race. 40 seconds to get in, exclamation point play. Your last win was on my track. Your last win was on my track. Or on one of my tracks. How long ago was that? It's been a little while. It's been a little... It wasn't today, was it? No, it wasn't today. It's probably been like 2 weeks then. I don't think I ran marbles at all last week. I don't remember doing it at least. And like there's a trick to like this season too. So like there's bonus points that get awarded if the track has 70 plays. Or if it's the 70th play, I don't remember which one. And then if the finishing time ends in 70, then it's also bonus points. This one didn't have a lot of movement. This one did not have a lot of movement. Winner is D-Whale. Alright, GG's. Well, I mean, it's one of those things. Middle of the pack, maybe there's a little bit of an advantage to it. All right, this is the last race of the Grand Prix. 69 seconds on the clock. Last race of the Grand Prix. Last chance to get your points. I already know I lost. I don't know, you're kind of in a pretty decent drop position. Oh, we need to look at Misa's crown. Oops. That is a hefty crown. That is such a silly bee. Doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. That's true. Oh, I forgot about ads. I forgot about ads. We were gonna wait for the ads. We were gonna wait for the ads. I'm pausing the timer until ads are done. Yeah, Tierra would definitely add to that vibe, right? I mean, that's big for a lot of the marble skins. I don't know which one that would actually show up good on. I mean, it's one of those things, like, that's a trail, so you can only have one of them applied. Seeing that on something else, like seeing that on the gummy bear suit, that would be kind of cool. Tin Man's got the magic 8-ball. Oh, it said that kind of sucks that that's not its own modifier class. Like, if they had a special group for hats, because like having that on another trail, like the gummy bear, I think the gummy bear wearing a crown would look pretty cool. But being as its own entire, it's another trail, you don't have that many choices. You like, imagine being able to keep your sensor bar still. All right, we still got an opportunity to get in on the race if you're not in. Exclamation point play to get in. We got about a minute. I know that would be awesome. I was gonna say, even like my butterfly with a crown wouldn't be bad. It looks kind of funny seeing some of these things frozen in time. Because it's got like the glitter from the whatever the effect. Retro's got the fireball that's stuck in time. All right, we got 15 seconds on ads. We're gonna accelerate time and take it back off. Spicy goldfish, not a fireball. The goldfish within a fireball for sure. All right, we got one more in. Last chance to get in on the final race. Exclamation point play if you want to get in. There's Broken Wolf getting in. All right, I'm gonna hit go. There we go, Asian boy. Jinx. I'm not gonna say anything the way that I said it before. Dragon Ghost Rider's in front of you right now anyways. I mean, it's all a matter of getting into here. See, I died. You guys don't have to worry about me at all. Like, getting into one of the pegs is a really good opportunity here. Tin Man track through first. Avoid the hammers of destruction, hopefully. Because that will yeet you off the track real fast. Oh, that one made me pucker a little bit. Misa's getting through all the blocks. Don't bounce off the track. Ooh, right down the middle. Making contact with the blocks. Paving the way for everybody. Why is it invisible? It is kind of an unnecessary choice. It was an unnecessary choice that the track creator made. Ooh, through the paddle's really nice. Just have to get through these blocks. You may be just clearing the way for everybody else. We'll see. Warzone's the one coming up in second. Asian Boy's currently in third. Misa gets through for first again. Asian Boy coming in for second. See what I mean? RNG isn't even fair. Warzone in third. Broken Wolf in fourth. Domo's in fifth. Hinman Trek. Yeah, you must have been the first one to die. No, I was the first one to die. You must have been the second one to die. Hinman Trek in sixth. Yeah, you were right behind me on the death. On the deaths. That one ended up being a little more rough than it should have been. Oh, D-Camel completed a cycle. All right, let's finish this Grand Prix. Misa taking third place. Is that a butt flap? I didn't ever realize that there was anything on the butt of the bee. Second place is Retro Fury. I take first. That means that Retro, you get to choose something out of the merch store. So take a peek at anything that you want in the merch store, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, any of the things. Let me know what you want, and I will create a voucher for you for that. And if you see any designs that you want to have on a different type of merch, just let me know and I can throw that together too for you. I try to have a decent variety of things, but I don't obviously pick everything. Got the shirt today. Those shirts, I've got Dr. Iron Chef's shirt on right now, but these shirts are so comfortable. I love these shirts that come off of the fourth wall. I mean, this is the best way to win. To be honest. Yeah, because like I know back in the day, Rev used to use Teespring, and Teespring was a little bit lower quality. And I've used other services that use like Hanes shirts, but these ones are like right on there with them. Sweet. Let's see. Interesting. Looking for looking for a raid opportunity. Let's see. There was another person up in Star Trek Fleet Command that was just starting, but I don't know if they're actually playing. They said it's running late. I know, I was thinking that I had the timing down about perfect for running over to Warp Drive 5. Yeah, let's raid over to Sam. Well, we can either go to Sam or we can go to MJ. Either way, you're gonna end up in ducks. I don't have ducks yet. I've never downloaded. I don't know why I haven't downloaded it. I mean, we could run a couple more games of marbles too. Or wait to see that stinking flying V which burned my vision. It's pay. It is pay unless I have a key available. Keep going with marbles. We can keep going with marbles. I can't see behind the dungeons. I want to do 3. No, 3. I can't see behind the dungeons. There we go. Now we have 3. We'll do a 3-round Grand Prix. And... well, it's not your fault. I'm the one that chose to put it there. We'll do a 3-round Grand Prix, and we'll give away some marble currency. Because why not? Get a choice of 30 tourney coins or 100 marble money. That's always a good one to give away. Yeah, marble monies is always good. 69 seconds on the clock. Exclamation point play. Yeah, it's always good stuff. Everybody could always use a little marble money. Because that gets you the free opportunity to get whatever you want out of the store. The tourney coins, it's the RNG chest, but it's actually got cool stuff in it. It's got all the good stuff in there because you could win the modifiers, the trails, the skins, all sorts of different stuff. All right, 25 seconds to get in. Exclamation point play. Yeah, and if you haven't yet today, you can grab 50 free coins out of the crowd control overlay. Right. The community credits, they have some benefits to the streamers because they do add energy, because there's a limited resource of energy that streamers have. I think tourney coins might add it too, but I'm pretty sure it's the community. I don't think there are any marble drops right now. Yeah, there's not actual marble drops right now. Keep one marble streamer up 24/7 so you never miss a drop. I usually have one going too. Oh, Tin Man, you were doing pretty good there. I've usually got a marble stream going myself. I think half of my follows are different marble streamers. Like when it's busy for Star Trek Fleet Command, like I will usually not watch a marble stream, but if there's only one or two people going, I'll have one up typically, and I'll be dropping in it. But I haven't been going very heavy in this season. That's why I'm not in the top 1,000 right now. There's a couple of really good ones. Really fun ones, I should say. Oh, definitely. Oh no, I got through first. There should be like an assassinate your ball. We haven't done any battle royales. One of them does 24/7 bloops. Put that one on every night, and I can't be on to make sure I have one up. Yeah, there's a couple people that do that. Spoo's a good one for it. There's like a chickwick, and Pokemon's been doing it a lot. Those are the names that I can remember off the top of my head. But some of them do have good streams. Oh, there's the insta-death. Sometimes it gets disappointing if you want to go in for an actual stream and then they're only on the bloop. Like, ah. All right, first place goes to Domo. Second place goes to Dark Tree. Third place goes to Mesa. Fourth place to Scottish Staz. Fifth to Domo, and then sixth to Asian Boy. I have no control over this. All right, exclamation point play to get in on the race. 69 seconds on the clock. I almost forgot to join. I saw you hanging up on that peg and I was like, oh my goodness. Like, it's exactly a thing. It's like, oh no. All right, 50 seconds to get an exclamation point play. Ah, I was gonna say this is the love track. This one's got a lot of plays. Not even close to winning once. Oh, the one I said you had good position, you were out of the obstacle first. Like, that was not an inaccurate statement. Retro's out first. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. Oh, Retro's got a flower hat now. Or is that an umbrella? I guess that'd be an umbrella, wouldn't it? Or just a flower in general. Okay, this one you're starting from the back though. Like the good thing is you can only get better. Or stay the same. I mean, you can't get any worse. Camels in first. Retro passing. Oh, this is one of those. There's shortcuts and different routes kind of tracks. Let's see if anybody takes the better route. That was going through the little tumbler thing. Ooh, that's tight. Oh, Dom was gonna miss. Oh. Asian boy, you haven't died yet. You haven't died yet. Never mind. But you didn't take last. Okay, to be fair, your ball was already heading to death before I said anything. There's no way the timing was that perfect. You now know how DOS feels. That's not inaccurate. All right, first retro second, Scottish Stas third. Oh wow, it randomly picked you. Camel in fourth. Tin Man in fifth. Yeah, fifth. Just so you know, Asian boy, every time you don't win, I do feel bad. Dalmo is really going to town on the races right now. That's a grinder right there. 3 races at the same time, potentially 4. Exclamation point play to get in the last race of the Grand Prix. The first place podium finisher gets their choice of 30 tournament coins or 100 marble money. 69 seconds on the clock. Welcome in, I Conquer You. How you doing tonight? Almost as bad as last season. Well, I mean, the good thing is we can look that up. I think. I'm pretty sure I can. Maybe. I'm not sure. 30 seconds to get in. Exclamation point play. I can see like my statistics. Interesting. I think that only counts for this season though. No, it does do the lifetime. I forgot about that. Doesn't it? Today, season. Maybe not. I thought it did. You've gotten one win. So it's happened once. This is the dino track. This has got the dino skin and everything. The first time I saw this, I thought it was more like a snake skin, and it kind of gave me like the heebie-jeebies, the icky feeling. But then I realized that it was dinosaur, and then I was like, oh, dinosaurs are awesome. I conquer you up to first place. This is a track that a lot of people can get stuck on if they get launched off the track at all. I like to give bits, but whenever I do, I die. It's a risk. It is definitely a risk. And this track is one, if you get a boost, if you get a no grab, if you get a boom, you're probably getting thrown off the track. Like, there's not a lot of ways that it's going to benefit on this track. Waiting for the shoe to drop. Well, it makes a little bit of an advantage when you get closer to the end here. Because, like, right now... Oh, that wasn't the button that I wanted. Like, right now, we've got that little bit of a jump coming. Like, if the timing's done right, you can make a little distance up. And I ended up restarting Domo. There was a drop. Domo's gonna die. Domo's gonna die. Because Domo's all the way at the beginning now. Oh great, that's broken again. Hitman completed its cycle. Jason is starting. Great timing then. All right, let's finish this Grand Prix. See who won the marbles currency. Retro Fury getting third place. I'm getting second place. This means we have a true winner. Going to Misa. Misa, just let me know if you want to have the 30 tourney coins or the 100 marble money. You know what the funny thing is? The only creator code that I have memorized is Mufasa's. So when I actually make the payments, I use his creator code because it doesn't do anything if I do mine. I float back and forth between his and Lube's. I was trying to do a couple of different people's ones and I couldn't remember what their creator code was off the top of my head, and I'm like, okay. I think even Lube I couldn't remember if it's Lube or if it's Lube. So yeah, like half the time when I do it, I do the creator code with Lube, and half the time it's with Mufasa right now. All right, Misa, those are in your account. Ah, congratulations. All right, so let's get set up for the Warp Drive 5. Does this refresh on its own? No, it doesn't refresh on its own. There we go. He looks a little... Oh, he looks a little flustered. It'll be fine though. Thanks everybody for joining in today. Hope everybody had a fantastic Wednesday. We don't have a lot known things for what's gonna happen tomorrow. I guess at this point our feature's been delayed till probably next week. So, you know, there's still gonna be other ARC content that's gonna be here. Hopefully some of that will be something that's a little bit interesting. Yeah. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a fantastic Thursday, and let's all hope for a smooth ARC launch for whatever content is left. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for spending some time with me. And I'll be live again tomorrow night around 8 o'clock Eastern.